Down, okay. Oh yeah, you want.
Yeah, I'm just going to do a video for this guy that wanted to see this fairing.
Just so you can catch.
This is an 03 Road King. I've done some work to it, put the saddlebag extensions on it, the latches to match, lowered the bike 1 3/4 at the rear. Just some little bells and whistles on it. This is the Reckless fairing I added to it. Got rid of the windshield that was on it because I hated it. I put the stereo in, I put Harley gauges, put the outside air temperature, put an oil temperature gauge. I drilled those in myself. You'll have to do that, which isn't really that hard. And then I had it obviously painted and pinstriped. Now the only modification I had to do to this Reckless fairing was I lowered it. If you look up here, there's less than a 1/4 inch gap to the top of the light here. It originally came with about 1 inch gap between the headlight and the fairing, which I didn't really like the looks of it. It looked like it sat too high, so I took these brackets off down in here that are on the fairing and had them machined just to rest it down a little bit lower. But aside from that, the fairing actually fit on perfect. And it looks good on the bike. So that's for him to look at, to compare the fairings. And I got a 5-inch windshield on it, I guess it is. That's what's on it right now. And a few other little things I've added to it. Different mirrors, stereo, obviously you can see with the fairing. Not too much over here really. A little bit of chrome in the engine bay. If I can get this right side up here. The bike's parked in a bad spot, so I'm not really going to get the best of video, but just more so you can see the fairing and how it looks on the bike and how it tucks in the headlight there. It looks really good. And that's it for the King. And then we got a 2011 Electric Glide Limited. This one here we just finished yesterday. Put the Vance and Hines power duals on. Stage 1 fuel pack. And I know there was a lot of argument about the fuel pack, but it seems to run really good. We haven't had it out really for a test drive, but as far as starting it up, running it for a bit, letting it get hot, it runs beautiful. And I'm sure it'll get rid of a lot of the heat. And we got a pair of monster rounds on the rear of it. Let me just see here. Get a shot of the rounds. There they are, right there. Go. Those are the monster rounds. We also lowered this bike 1 3/4 inch at the rear, so it sets nicer and it's not setting up so high. We're going to add the boom audio to it shortly. So what we have over here is another 2011 Ultra Limited. This one's Dad's bike. This one we added a little more bling to it. Various things. We lowered this one as well. Backrest, we got the GPS stuff here. We got a ham radio on it right there, Yaesu. Turn it on here so we can see it. There it is there. So that's her for this. We added the T-bags, 10-inch windshield from Harley. Added a few other things down in here. Again, it's in a bad spot to point out. It's still on trickle charge. It's cold up here in Brampton, Ontario. It's a little bit chilly out to be riding. There's still salt and snow on the road, so we haven't had a chance to have the bikes out. Just doing the work over the winter, cleaning them up. Oh yeah, we added these trunk latches to get rid of these ugly Harley ones, which you can see right here. These ugly latches are terrible from factory. Okay. And then we added these ones from Harley Davidson. $55 or $50. It's probably the best $50 you could spend to clean the trunk up. So this bike here is Cherry Red Sun Glow Merlot. This one here is Vivid, and these two here are Vivid Black. We added the red tail lights the whole way around in the rear. No stage 1 on this one yet, soon. Maybe even a set of cams. We added the chrome forks. We just did that a couple weeks ago. Everything's chrome now, including the little snap rings here for the calipers, the bolts in the caliper. Same with mine, I added the chrome forks. I didn't even really show those on the Road King. And I added the updated lights. I got rid of the sealed beam and put ones off of 2008 Electra Glide. These are off of. A friend of ours gave us the lights. He had put the HIDs in. These ones work perfect. And I added those when I did the chrome forks. So you can see they look really good with the chrome forks. Got all the rings and bezels on this as well. They need a good cleaning, but they look relatively decent. We washed them the other day, but they need a good wax. Let's get these out for the winter. And underneath here, you can't really see it very well, but we have a 2011 V-Rod Muscle. It's kind of covered up here with some blankets. We'll just quickly uncover it a little bit. The old Muscle. Yeah, that's okay, you got lots. Sorry, just moving stuff around here. Dan's V-Rod Muscle. We've got the back seat from Harley added to it, which we did. Or the backrest, sorry. Over here, we added dual tab exhaust. So it's got a nice bark to it now. We added a stage 1 computer. We haven't even had her out yet. And this is the pearl white. We haven't fired it up in about 2 weeks, I guess, so she's just sitting over here in the corner sleeping. She's got the trickle charger on it, ready to rock and roll. So this as well, you can see the 1 year that we drove it, the 1 season, Daniel's got the back tire just about shot, smoking it. But that's the old Muscle. Works good. So we're anxious to get these bikes out. Let's do another little walk around here. The old tea bags. That was something we just put on a couple days ago as well.
Shipped in from California.
Yeah, wherever they came from.
We don't have the antennas on. They're put away yet.
Yeah, there's the 2-meter radio antenna. Dad made that bracket to mount underneath the bike. Looks good. Doesn't stick out very far. Only about maybe about 3 inches, maybe. And doesn't touch anything here when it's in the wind or anything like that. It's only a small antenna, about 18 inches. Would you say?
Yeah, that's it.
About 18-inch antenna, so it's tiny. But that's it. These are the fleet. This is our fleet of bikes. 3 brand new ones we had ordered. All in one shot, and then of course mine over there. The King. Just getting ready to... Oh, we put the LED light in the front with a smoked lens. We smoked the front lens up here too, just to give it some character. Here's all the extra parts off the black 2011 here. We just tore off and we put the stage 1 on. There's all the junk down there setting, never to go back on. It's a beautiful day here in Brampton. Might not be a beautiful city, but it's a beautiful day right now for February.
Back shot of the King.
We're going to sneak outside, do a outside shot. And take a look at how low the Road King looks with those saddlebag extensions I put. It's got the ass slammed right down. Screaming Eagles. I got nothing done to the engine, which is the way I want to leave it because it's reliable, it works good. And I really don't want to play around with it other than we put the Screaming Eagle pipes on. But this is a carbureted model. So, and the upgraded Harley Davidson seat, huge difference from that junk that was on it. Get a side shot of those fender lowering kit, or the sorry, saddlebag extensions.
Latches.
The latches I put on as well. And from the rear here, you can see how much nicer those latches look, as opposed to the factory junk, which is sitting right there. Terrible. Oops, there. And that's it. Get these things ready for the summer ride.